Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be racing different Halloween cars in Forza Motorsport. And we're going to start off with this Porsche 911 GT3R. And this is a Halloween variant of the iconic Rexy that is the paint scheme for AO Racing's IMSA car. And they chose to do a special skeleton version for the IMSA season finale at Petit Le Mans Road Atlanta this year. And we're going to race at Road Atlanta, also known as Petit Le Mans, for this race. And we're going to use the Grand Prix course that IMSA races on. And we're going to be doing 4 laps around this circuit. And the time of day, I chose to make it 10 p.m. since that's the time that the race usually ends around. And for the weather, I decided to make it cloudy since that's the weather while I'm recording this. And we have 4 classes. We have GTD Pro, LMP2, GTP, and GTD, and we'll be racing in the GTD Pro class, just like the real Rexy. Here we are at Road Atlanta, ready for our first of 3 races in this video using Halloween cars. And we start off with Rexy of IMSA. AO Racing's LMP2 car, Spike the Dragon, also had a skeleton paint scheme for this race. However, I don't have an LMP2 in Forza Motorsport, so we'll only be using Rexy. As we go green, we get a good launch, and we are just right behind this Porsche 911. And I'm going to brake a little early so we don't plow through anyone here in turn 1. I haven't played Forza Motorsport since before NASCAR 25 release, and as you can see right now, I am very rusty. It's been like almost 2 weeks. Oh, we make contact with that Lexus, and I go sliding. But yeah, the controls are way different than they are for NASCAR 25 for Forza Motorsport. So yeah, as you have seen so far, I am very rusty right now, and I'm just trying to keep this car on track. Oh, someone went off track there. It's not someone in our class, though. Right now, we're last place of the GTD Pros. Oh, I slid through there. Someone else off track. Oh, now we need to slow down through here. Oh, I had to check up, and we're getting passed by GTDs as well. We are nearly last place right now. Okay, we're making it too wide. Even though that spot didn't count for our class, we still passed someone, though, so that's good. And honestly, I'd be happy to just not finish last in the GTD Pro class, considering how rusty I am, as we slow down too wide through here, and we kind of have to slow down. Oh, we make slight contact there because the Lexus was slowing down for that Cadillac up ahead, and I really don't want to scratch up this paint scheme very much. This is actually the paint scheme that inspired me to do this video. Oh, we slide, we go through the grass. Oh no, oh, we're sliding so badly. I am so rusty right now. And now, oh, this Porsche 911 ahead of us is slow. We're going to make it too wide. Oh, big slowdown, big braking for that Porsche 911. We get the spot, although that's a GTD, so we don't get that spot for our class. We just passed someone who was off track, and this was the car that inspired me to do this video. We slide. Okay, we save it, and everyone else was going a little bit slower through there, but we're not going to catch up too much. But yeah, this is, as I was saying, the car that inspired me to do this video. Oh, that Cadillac is going really slow through there. I'm going to try going to the inside. Oh, we don't have enough space, though, and it's going to mess up my corner because I was trying to go to the inside. Oh, there's a GTP behind us. That must have been someone that crashed on lap 1. We're just going to let that GTP by because we don't want to hold them up at all. They're way faster. Actually, I'm going to try drafting to get to the inside of this Cadillac. And now we're too wide here, going into turns 10A and 10B. And now we're going to slow down. Oh, we slide a little bit, and the Cadillac clears us again. I'm going to get back to the inside. Oh, the GTP got loose, and it slowed down that Lexus ahead of us. We're still too wide with the Cadillac, thankfully, because that. And now we passed the Cadillac, although the Cadillac was a GTD. And now we slide through there. However, I don't go off track like I did last lap. Yeah, as I've been trying to say a lot, but something exciting happens every time, is when I saw that AL Racing was using skeleton versions of Spike and Rexy for Petit Le Mans, I knew that if someone made those in Forza Motorsport, that I was going to be making a video with Halloween paint schemes in Forza Motorsport. Oh, we're sliding, but we stay on track. We lose ground to that Lexus ahead of us, though, and that's going to hurt our chances of passing our opponent up ahead. Is now our headlights aren't even reaching to that Lexus anymore. But we just gotta like outbrake but not be overly aggressive. I went out of the groove there. Very big mistake by me. And now we slow down through here. However, this straightaway, this has been where we've made up a lot of time. And right now, we don't have really anyone too close behind us, but they're definitely in striking distance for if I make a mistake. And right now, we're just losing ground to that Lexus RCF GT3. However, we're going to slow down through here, and hopefully we can gain some time. But right now, it looks like that Lexus is continuing to pull away. So it's going to be very hard for us to have a chance at not finishing last in the GTD Pro class. And that was the first time we were able to get through that corner without going off track. But here we are, one more lap, and we're fading to our GTD Pro competition. And this is just very unfortunate. I really was hoping to do better with Rexy. However, we're just too rusty right now to really be competitive because the controls for NASCAR 25, as I said earlier, are way different. Oh, we slide! But yeah, they're way different from Forza Motorsport's controls. Oh no! Oh no! We go through the sand! Oh man, that's unfortunate. This has just been a really rough race for me. I am just trying to get back in the groove of driving Forza Motorsport, and unfortunately, I just keep going off track like I almost did there. Oh, we get nudged by this GTP. Oh, someone's off track. Oh, they're going up the track. Oh, that GTP just didn't go up track. Thank goodness the GTP Cadillac didn't try to go around us, because then we would have been stuck there and it would have gotten rougher. That was a GTD Pro. We're not last in our class anymore. This is all I wanted to do for my first race back with Forza Motorsport in almost 2 weeks. And the GTP catches us again. I'm just going to go to the outside, let that GTP by. And we're nearly off the track there. Oh, the GTP is going to let us through. And now through this final corner, we finish ahead of a GTP, and we finish 5th in our class. And now we move on to NASCAR, where I'm going to be racing my all-around cars Halloween paint scheme that I made a few weeks back. This is actually the last car I raced with in Forza Motorsport before NASCAR 25 released. And we're going to race at Eagle Rock Speedway, since this weekend in NASCAR they're racing at Martinsville, and Martinsville is the shortest track in NASCAR, and Eagle Rock is the shortest track in Forza Motorsport at 1 mile. And we're racing the oval circuit that is 11 laps. We're going to be racing at the evening, since that's the time I'm recording this. And the weather is mostly clear. Some of the clouds have moved out since my race at Road Atlanta. Here we are at Eagle Rock Speedway, ready for NASCAR to race as we run our Halloween all-around cars paint scheme once more. And we start first. We might have a chance to win this race. We haven't even gone green yet, and we're nearly clear already. Last time I drove this car was at Homestead, Miami. And we go green. I nearly lapped the field there. Let's see how we do on a track that's a half mile shorter. We're already clear for the lead, and I'm trying to run a good lane, and that was pretty okay, but let's see how I do the remainder of the race. And it looks like that Ford Mustang that started second is now fallen to third. And right now we're just running right on that line. We don't want to run too close, too low though, because if we do, we might hit the apron and go sliding. That's something I just don't want to do. I kind of check up there, and I run a bit wider through turns 1 and 2 than I did the first time through. And right now it looks like we're pulling away from the field. And I really like this paint scheme I made. I had very low expectations for the bat wings, and yeah, they started off not really looking like bat wings. However, after a few adjustments, they really did end up looking bat-like. And It's very much inspired by Driving Empire's 2024 Halloween, that Noble M600. It's very much inspired by that. It's inspired by the Halloween Noble M600 from Driving Empire's Halloween event last year. I really can't wait for this year's event. We're running through 3 and 4 a little wide right now. That's a little bit my bad. I accidentally ran a bit wide through that corner. However, we still have a huge lead after just 3 laps around this racetrack. But yeah, it's very much inspired by the M600. I really like the design of that car for the Halloween designs for Driving Empire. And right now, this 25 Halloween NASCAR Cup car is just pulling away from everyone. This is going way smoother than my race at Roadland. We nearly hit the wall there, though. That would have made us lose a lot of our lead. Right now, we're doing pretty good. We're not really quite as far ahead as we were at Homestead, Miami, but we're still in the lead, and we're still very far ahead of everyone else. It doesn't matter if we're 1 second ahead or 20 seconds ahead. As long as we're in the lead, it's fine, and I'm happy with it. And right now, we are in the lead as we're now halfway through this race at Eagle Rock. And right now, I'm running the corners a little bit wider. I'm very used to NASCAR 25, where running the corners wider gives you great momentum for the straightaways. But here at Eagle Rock, that's something you don't want to do. You want to run these corners in the low lane and then glide up on the exit for great momentum. And I really like Eagle Rock. It's such a fun track to race on with these NASCAR Cup cars. One time I did a 150 lap race around here, and that was very fun. And right now we just continue to have a huge lead. It looks like it's grown a little bit from the mini radar in the corner, and we just need to not make a mistake, keep hitting our marks, running these lanes right, and we should be able to get away with a pretty easy win here. And we run this corner a little bit wide. It'll be very fun for how NASCAR is bringing 750 horsepower to short tracks and road courses next year, because it should make the racing more competitive. And right now, we're just pulling away from everyone. And now, here we go, down the front stretch 3 more times around Eagle Rock. We have just led every single lap thus far, and as long as we don't make any mistakes, we should be able to lead the remaining laps. And right now, we have a half lap lead over last place, and we have a full straightaway lead over second place. So we just continue to pull away as we go through 3 and 4, down this front stretch, 2 more times around Eagle Rock. All we have to do is not make any mistakes for these last 2 laps. We're running really close to the apron, but like I said earlier, don't want to run too close, spin out, and lose this win. And now through 3 and 4, we run really wide through these corners, so I'm going to have to slow down so we can still get good corner exit. And now down the front stretch, 1 more time here at Eagle Rock Speedway. Through 1 and 2, we kind of glide through there, braking a little bit, slowing down to make sure that we run the perfect line. We were slower there than usual, though, due to that. I probably should have gone a little bit faster. Now through 3 and 4, 1 more time around Eagle Rock. We go on the apron, and now up the track we go, and down the front stretch. We're going to win at Eagle Rock, leading all 11 laps in this Halloween paint scheme. And now for our final race of the video, we'll be racing Formula 1. And I found this paint scheme on the Forza Marketplace, just like I did with the Rexy paint scheme. And I really like the little pumpkin on the side. And even though there's no modern Formula 1s in Forza Motorsport, they do have ones from like 1989, 1990. And that's where we're going to be racing here. And we're going to be racing at Spa, the home of the iconic Eau Rouge and Redillon. And we're going to be doing 2 laps in the evening. And since my last race, the clouds have gone completely, and now the weather is clear. And here we get a great view of Eau Rouge and Redillon, a couple of the most iconic corners in motorsport. And we're going to be racing our Formula 1 around here with 23 others. Why is it scratched up? I haven't even raced yet. I only see like 3 cars ahead of us, so we're probably like 7th or 8th right now. Although we have the outside lane. However, that's good if there's like chaos in turn 1, because then we can just go to the outside. But let's see how this goes. And we get a great start here. We take 7th, so we must start at 8th. I'm going to slow down though for turn 1, and it looks like we're going through here very cleanly. That's good. Oh, we slide, but so does the driver to our inside, and now we're clear for 7th. We're going to draft as we go to Eau Rouge and Redillon, but I'm going to slow down because I doubt that they can all take it flat out, and I was right. That Lotus was going really slow through there, and now we're very far behind the pack because I had slowed down because I did not want to crash that Lotus. And now we're going to have a lot of work to do. If we want a chance to win, we get rammed. We totally just got rammed there. We're lucky that we are not off track right now because that was a very hard shove from that Lotus behind us. Oh, we gain a lot of time through here. We're gaining a lot of time through this corner. And I kind of slide up the track there, lose a little bit of momentum on corner exit. However, we are catching up. We're slowly gaining on these cars ahead of us. We're 7th right now, but I'm going to try going for a podium finish. And we're catching up a lot through here. Oh, now we're starting to fade again. And right now we have a bit of a gap over 8th place, but now we're gaining a lot of ground through there. Oh no, I totally messed up this corner though. But not too bad, we gained some ground through there. We're catching this single file line ahead of us. Slowly but surely, we are gaining on these Formula 1 cars up ahead. And right now, we're slowly catching up, but we're starting to fade. We're starting to fade on these 6 cars ahead of us. But we're gaining again. I have the draft, and they're going slower than me. I'm going to try looking to the outside. Oh, that was an early slowdown. We ram that Lotus. We get rammed by a Lotus, and now we ram a Lotus. And now I guess that Lotus needs to ram someone. I'm going to go to the inside here. Wow, we're lucky we were not off track there. Oh no, I'm sliding the tires. But we're up to 4th. The podium is right ahead of us. That Lotus in 3rd place. We just need to slow down through this corner, not ram anyone else. We already rammed one person. That's enough contact for one race. We have the better corner exit. We take 3rd. Now there's only 2 cars ahead of us that we need to beat to win here at Spa. And now through Eau Rouge and Redillon, we go flat out. And now we go off track a little bit, but not enough for Forza to count it. And now we're gaining time. We're drafting at 200 miles per hour. We're able to take 2nd. We're clear. And now through this corner, we slow down. We get bumped again, but not as bad as in the first lap. And we only have 1 car to go if we want to win here at Spa. And we're catching up to that one McLaren Formula 1 car. And we slow down. We run a little bit wide on the corner entrance. And we run wider on the exit. We're going to lose a lot of ground there. Hopefully that's not what costs me the race. And now we just need to try regaining. Try catching up. But right now we're fading. Oh, we're catching up again. We're gaining through that corner. And we did pretty good on that final chicane before the front stretch. So if we're right behind this McLaren, we might be able to make a good move through there. But right now we're catching up and we might be able to take this lead before then. We are right behind that McLaren Formula 1 car. I'm going to slow down, run a little bit wide, and now we're fading again. But can we get the draft going like we did last lap? We're already gaining. And now I'm going to go around the outside. I take the lead here at Spa. And now we just need to hang on for a few more corners if we're going to win at Formula 1. Can we go back-to-back with NASCAR and Formula 1? I slow down here for the chicane. I don't want to go off track and mess things up. And out through this final corner. Oh no, I run wide. I need to speed up. Oh no, I spun the tires. Oh no, I lost the lead. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe I lost that race. I went too wide in the final corner and I spun the tires trying to just get the speed going. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did that. But it was still very fun to drive in those 3 different motorsports with 3 Halloween paint schemes. And I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. And until next time, good game and goodbye.